I haven't done a live like this before. Okay, so this is a very quick message. So quick, I didn't get out of bed for it. But it just came through for a friend, and I wanted to relay it right away to you guys. So, let me get there. This is truly a channeled message for them. Alright. I don't think I have to give you any backstory, really. A little bit had to do with resonance and how resonance and frequency are being used to bring healing to the body in many different ways. And different things have been coming up. Tuning forks have been coming up. Maybe that's significant for you. Cymatic plates have been coming up. Those are the vibrational plates attached to speakers in which sacred geometry shows up. So sacred geometry is also coming in. Pyramids coming in. I recently went to a pyramid here in Mount Shasta that had some sort of copper and crystal type point on top, and was built to harness as much, like, retain electric energy of some sort. I don't have all the information on that, but I could, after this live, post the website I found for this center because I had questions about it. I showed up late. Okay, so I don't want to diverse, but here's the message that came through. There is certain healing modalities you have possibly been entertaining, have been coming up for you, or you have found excitement in. And it is time to move forward with something, with one of them. Could be the smallest thing. Brass bowls are coming up. Just reminds me of singing bowls, brass bowls, crystal bowls. This could mean something for you. Okay, the actual message that was received. Let me calm down a little bit. Yes, there are different tools that have been coming up for you to look into, to feel into. Here we go. Not only the tools of healing coming up, but how do you know? How do you step out of the mind and into the heart? And what was received as I was speaking to this person was, one way is to, and we've heard this before, even actually biblically related. Not everything in the Bible is, completely all there. We'll say that. Some information has been withheld, but this bit of information, there's a little bit of throat clearing going on. This little bit of information, I believe Yeshua at one point asked for, like, a part of him to step aside, like an egoic aspect. Some might say like a darker aspect. There's a way, if you've been asking questions about whichever way you're going, could be healing tools, could be a decision you're making. And what it is to, a practical way is to ask that part of you to step aside. This could be called, you could be saying, I ask the mind to step aside. Is how it started. And then I said, you can ask the lower mind to step aside. We have a higher mind and a lower mind. We also have a higher heart. There is no lower heart. Our heart is our heart. But the mind works in many different ways, and it works with our elemental body, which has become like more of our egoic body over time, because our ego has gone into survival mode. There's been so much that has been given to us in our experiences that has allowed our egoic minds to overstep their job. Originally, they were known as the body elemental. Little backstory. Body elemental. And it was merely to keep our physical body safe. Our egoic minds were not meant to stick their nose, so to speak, in these other aspects of our life. That makes us double question which direction we should go, what we should do, when we should do it, the safest way to do it. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, the safest way to do it. So, coming back, ask your lower mind to please step aside. You can even say, hello, mind. Hello, lower mind. You can use the word ego if you wish. But there's a lot of negativity sometimes related to the word ego. If you don't have a negativity towards it, then go ahead and use it. It's a beautiful ego. Keeps us safe, right? Okay, so we just want our ego to be in that balanced state, calibrated. So what we're going to ask is the lower mind to please step aside. Hello, good morning to you, right? Please step aside, for I wish to speak with the union of my heart and my higher mind joined as one. I like that. That didn't come out before. So you're getting it firsthand, guys. I ask for my lower mind to step aside and for my higher mind and my heart to work as one as I ask this question. And when you ask this question, you will go in with total neutrality. No difference as to I want this to happen or I want that to happen. We're talking total neutrality. Whatever the answer is that comes to you is the answer to take action on. My wrist is kind of sore from holding the phone like that. So that is the action to take. That is your intuition speaking to you. And that is to move forward with. So, is there anything else that I want to give you guys right now at this time? Haven't channeled quite like this, and this feels like it did when I channeled for somebody at the Channel Panel Conference in Sedona. There was something that person was going through, and I knew not of the backstory at all. I just knew tidbits as I hung out with the person on and off for 2 days. Didn't really see them much, actually, but on the last day ended up sitting next to me and then showing me pictures on their phone, something they were going through. And they weren't sad about it. They were just almost, I was supposed to be there, but I'm here, and it's okay that I'm not there. And it's okay that I'm here too, because I'm getting things out of what I'm getting here. That's kind of what was going on with that person. And for me, there's a curiosity that comes up, just like this person in that this morning that sent me some information on resonance, because we've been kind of going back and forth and talking about this. And it was a curiosity for me. I love science. I had a family member recently tell me, I don't like science, I don't like biology. And I'm like, you are biology. And then I thought about that later on, and I'm like, well, not really. You're more energy. But it's good to know about your biological functions. Anyway, the things they teach us in school are not exactly usable, depending on what profession you go into. Our nervous system is very important to know about biology-wise. How to calm your nervous system, which I know a lot about. So, I think that's all that's going to come through right now, but so exciting. Yes, it felt just like that. And that person came and talked to me afterwards and said, do you know that you're channeling? And then throughout that conference, I was able to practice with people channeling. Maybe you'd like me to practice with you. There's part of me that's saying right now that saying that it's not practice how I think it is. As a human, we will think about that. So if you've been channeling, here, this is coming through. If you've been channeling in a certain way or had doubts as to if you've been channeling, I have, for me, it's a knowing that comes in. And it's a lightness in my heart. I receive an effervescence type of feeling. I'm fizzing in my heart. And so I can tell that the message is pure. That I am, the I, that is me, is stepping aside when that happens. But I am still able to I'm still here. Like I know what's happening, right? And one thing leads to another. So this would be called heart coherence. So I'm tapping into that higher aspect of myself. You are tapping into that highest aspect of yourself if you feel that you are channeling in this way. But there is a stepping aside of me. Which can be scary to say that I'm going to totally step aside. I was thinking recently, could I totally step aside and allow another aspect of me in the form of an ascended being to come through me? That's been a question. This might be a little woohoo for you and early for me in the morning. Oh my gosh. But that's what's coming through. Every message for me is also a message for you, by the way. And you, a message for you is a message for me. This is why I do this. Any of us that guide in these ways do this because we're walking it. We're walking the path. We're doing it. Don't give you anything that I haven't walked. If there's something that comes up, I will refer you to another source of information. But I always advise to tap into source energy. Tap in here at the heart with your breath. That's your most direct line. But as you're learning, until you get there, people like me or others are there to give encouragement that you're headed in the right direction. So, today's lesson, to sum up today's lesson, ask your lower mind to please step aside. Ask the higher mind to come in and work with the heart in a coherence of oneness. And ask the question of the thing that you've been wondering about. And be prepared to go in with neutrality, to hear, eyes to see and ears to hear, and take action on said answer. Once you start taking these little actions on your intuition, this heart-centered source connection, you will see miraculous things begin to happen in your reality. Magic. Synchronicities, aha moments, and it will pay it forward within your day if you pay attention and pause different parts in your day and see where it's leading you next. All right, I hope that makes sense. This was early for me, and I love you. You are important. And there are people waiting for you. You're already there. Take the steps, even small ones, today. As always, I am, we are one. Supreme being. I always love quoting that movie. We are connected. We are unifying in every now moment. We are unified. We are connected in every now moment. We are connecting. We are one. Take a deep breath. Hold. And let it out. Feel. Breathe. Feel. Breathe. Maybe you can feel something occurring. Feel. Breathe. I'm just going to take a moment. Marinate. Breathe normal. Feel. Scan your body. Feel. All right. My mind is going in different ways at this point right now. One is saying to get off, you've been on here long enough. The other is saying stay. My heart is saying stay. Take a deep breath. It's good for me to pay attention to. Okay, now I can feel that I'm back in my higher mind. That is quite amazing. This is what I felt real quick. When my mind was going this way and that way, get off. Don't get off. I could feel the difference in my body. Drop comments. Let me know what you felt. If you made it that far through the video, this live, let me know what you felt at the end. The breath that comes through in my personal sessions as well. Whether they're just energetic sessions or when I'm in a location and I'm combining energetic sessions with the combination of a haircut and waxing in my studio. So the breath often comes in and it's different for everybody. So please tell me what you felt, because it's helpful to me. Because the Claire that I have, it's a knowing without knowing. Yet it's usually testimonials by people like you that tell me what is coming through, because you feel energy in a totally different way than I feel energy. And that's okay, right? We all have our ways, but it helps give me confirmation on what's coming through. I had confirmation about some of the techniques coming in as I've been working with people in these special 2-hour sessions of silent haircuts. Just something I'm doing with the water while I'm washing the hair. The directions I'm going, washing and not washing, conditioning and conditioning the hair. Someone gave me confirmation on a technique that he just went through in Bali. And he's like, you're doing it. You didn't even go to Bali and you're doing it. So that is coming through for me. I'm wanting to have more conversation with that particular person, possibly, to see if there's more for me to receive. But yeah, what happens is I'm doing it naturally. I'm doing it. I'm performing the service naturally. I don't like to use the word doing because I'm like being. I'm being in that moment. Both of us are being in that moment, and it's me holding the energetic field of the space while the person is actually going through the actions of the work, the spiritual work, whatever needs to be done for them in that time. So like I'm more of source energy coming through and anchoring into the space that I'm residing in for the energetic alignment to take place. That looks in different ways. Releasing, healing, epiphanies. Sometimes comes in right away, sometimes later. So I feel like this has been a long video now. I'm trying to keep these short and sweet, but this is what came in today. I'm glad you could join me here in my sacred space. I love you. Have a fantastic day. How do I stop this? I'm still new to all this. There we go. Have such a fun day, and do feel in to hear, comment, like, subscribe. I'd love to continue talking with you. And eventually have people on. Maybe I'll do a couple sessions that way and we'll see what comes through for each person. Wouldn't that be fun? Enjoy your day.